Hey guys, Wolverine's here, bringing you another top 10. Probably the last one for today, because I've already done two others. And this is going to be Beast Warriors. Yep. Now, I'm going to let you guys know something I'm going to show you right now, that I will not be doing the top 10 creator gods, because there's only one creator god. Why would I make a top 10 of the creator god, if there's only one? So yeah. That's that, so let's continue on with the top 10. Now, with the top 10 beasts, I don't use beast a lot, so I went by effects and the way they're drawn. Don't judge me. Please. I get hurt very easily. Don't do it, guys. You don't want to see me cry. Anyways, top 10 is Horus Servant. I usually don't do Horus the Black Flame Dragon specifically. I mean, I do like the Horus level dragons. I just don't really use Horus Servant unless I'm playing an all Horus deck. And the reason why he's top 10 is because it's based off of an Egyptian god. I mean, not an Egyptian god card, but an actual Egyptian god. If you guys don't know, Horus was the god of wind and protector of the land back in the older kingdom when the Egyptians first started their mythology. Horus fought Set after Seth killed his older brother Osiris, which was the king of the gods. So yeah, it's very interesting. I really love the art, especially the design on the back. It represents the strength that Horus had already had, but trained into realizing he had. That's why I enjoy him. That's my number 10. My number 9 is Pitch Black Warwolf. Okay, what's badass about this card? He's pitch black, he's a werewolf, and he's designed for war. That's all I could say about him. Besides that, nothing really much except your opponent can activate trap cards during the battle phase. So if you attack if he's on the field, as long as he's on the field, Mirror Force, Compulse, anything they try to use during your battle phase, they really can't use. So he's a really good shutdown if you could get him on the field and they don't compulse or do anything. So yeah, that's my number 9. My number 8, believe it or not, we're jumping to the extra deck. And this one is Rabid Horseman. The only reason why he's on here is the anime. What is the idea of a half bull man, half centaur? Makes no sense to me. I only liked him because of the anime. Besides that, it doesn't go any further. I'm sorry. Number 7, we jump back up to normal tech for Reborn Tengu. When this card leaves the field, special summon another Reborn Tengu. Not only does he make a great wall for 3 attacks, but also, if they're only able to attack with 2, summon another one, there's an Exceed summon right there, which is really awesome. So that's why Reborn Tengu is at 7. Number 6 is a ritual monster, and probably one of my favorites, and that's Lycanthrope. Lycanthrope can only be ritual summoned, and when this card inflicts battle damage, you inflict 200 for every normal monster in your graveyard. So, grouping this up in a very beat stick style, normal type deck, which is really good because now you'd be able to summon multiple of them with this spell card and still be able to knock the pants off them. I still don't see why he's not used today in normal pendulum decks. I would really like to see Lycanthrope use a normal pendulum decks, but I could see why not, because pendulum monsters go back into the deck, into the extra deck. So yeah. Sadly on that, but hey, what you gonna do? Number 5, Beast King Barbaros. You could summon this card without tributing, but its original attack becomes 1900. And if you tribute him with 3 monsters, destroy all your opponent's cards. His tribute's effect is nice, but for 3 monsters is pretty costly. The reason why he's number 5 is because when he's comboed with Skill Drain, you could summon him on the field immediately without a sacrifice for a 3k beat stick. He's really good in Skill Drain decks and very powerful. Don't underestimate the style of the Skill Drain, guys. That's all I gotta say. For number 4 is Celestial Wolf Lord Blue Cirrus. I like him because he's not easy. He's easy to summon in a lot of decks. And for 2, when he's sent to the destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can target a face-on monster and the opponent, that monster, loses 2400 attack. So it's very easily to set a monster that's a dangerous threat on the field to 0 really quickly. Just by that. And that's why I like him, because he allows for basically the next monster do basic piercing damage without even needing the effect, which I think is really cool. Plus, he's a beat stick on his own. As well, when I look at him, he reminds me of an upgraded, more badass version of Cerberus. He's got 1 head on his body and 2 wolf heads for arms. Hold one moment, guys. Coco! Quick. Sorry about that, I had to yell at my dog. He always had this tendency to scratch and bite for no reason. And we barely see fleas on him, guys. I don't know why. Anyways, for number 3, we have Gaia Drake, the Universal Force. The reason why Gaia Drake, the Universal Force, is at 3, even though he's got a lot of attack, is because you gotta take Gaia Knight, the Force of Earth, which is a Synchro monster, and fuse him with another non-effect Synchro monster, which can be really costly, because that means you gotta put a lot of monsters into it. I mean, a lot. Which is very crazy. In fact, let's do some quick math, okay? Let's go Synchro. And let's type in Force of Earth. So the Force of Earth is a 6-star monster, so that already there's 2 monsters. And then, if we go for any Synchro monster that doesn't have an effect, let's try to find the one that's most likely to be summoned most, but doesn't have an effect. Which is really hard to find, actually. Hold on, guys, because a lot of them have effects. Where is it? I'm just gonna pick the first one I see. Basically, even if you use another Gaia, that's 4 monsters, guys. That's just to summon the 2 of them. And then the fusions plus another 2, that's 6 monsters. But let's say you weren't to use Gaia Force. Let's say you used... Okay, I know there is one. There it is, Scrap Archfiend. Yeah, it's still 2 monsters. So you're taking 6 monsters just to make 1. And the only good thing about this is, it's got 3500 attack. It cannot be targeted or destroyed by effect monsters. So, Dark Hole, Raigeki can still hit it. And now you just wasted 6 monsters for nothing. But why is he on number 3? You say if that's such a bad thing. His artwork. It's so beautiful. I mean, it's so beautiful, guys. It's awesome. But besides that, the fact of his beautiful artwork and the idea of his summoning, that's why he's number 3. My number 2 belongs to Sky Cavalier Centauri. And he's 2 level 2 monsters, and his card cannot be destroyed by battle. And at the end of the damage step, if this card battles an opponent's monster, you can detach an Xyz monster, and then return that monster back to the hand. This is a great way to get by monsters that can't be destroyed by battle. I mean, yeah, you're going to take a tiny bit of damage, let's say against Beals, but you bounce it back. And it's really good. That's why he is number 2. The fact that you can bounce opponent's cards, and he still can't be destroyed by battle as long as it's Xyz material. It's really good. I wish it was more than just twice. I mean, or more than just bouncing 1 monster, but I guess that's what it is. My number 1, though, is Thor, Lord of Azar. Thor is really cool. He is hard to summon if you're not understanding of the Nordics, but he's really cool because this card, during the when Sports Union can negate the effect of all face-up monsters opponent control until the end phase. And during the end phase, if this card was destroyed by a monster card, by your opponent's card, either by battle or by card effect, you can, and is sent to the graveyard, you can remove from play a Nordic Beast tuner monster from your graveyard and special summon him back from the graveyard. And if he does this, your opponent takes 800 damage. So not only is he great for revival, he's great for protection, and he has burn. That's 3 keys right there. That makes him awesome. And that is why he is #1 on my list, guys. Remember, this is all just my thought and can change over time. But for now, that'll be it for now. You guys leave a comment, subscribe. Well, I ain't even worried about subscribing. Just comment. Tell me what you like about my list, what you don't like about my list, and give me your list. We'll just make a gigantic conversation out of it, all of you. Don't be afraid. Bring in the lists. But for now, this is the Wyvern signing out. Later, guys.